Hey everybody, welcome to Haven Outside. I'm Dallin, and today I'm going to be walking you through the pool cost guide that's available on our website to help you consider some factors that go into the pricing of your pool. This will help you understand exactly where your money is going, where you want to cut back on costs, where you want to maybe put more money towards, so you know exactly what you're getting for your buck. So let's dive right in. So there's 5 big factors. First, size, shape, and type. Second is going to be your materials. Then labor, and then pool equipment and accessories, and additional prep work. All those 5 factors are the biggest ones. Obviously there's other little ones, but these basically cover the majority and the biggest costs of your pool project. So the biggest thing to take away from the first one, which is pool size, shape, and type. Obviously, if your pool is bigger, it's going to increase the cost of your pool because there's more labor going into the size of it, more materials, and obviously just a lot more work because it's a bigger project. Also, the shape of your pool determines it. So gunite pools are the most customizable pool. There's different shapes and sizes of pools, and gunite is a concrete pool, if you don't know what gunite is. If you want a curvy pool, that's gonna add a little bit more because it takes a lot more time to shape and design and work with a curvy pool rather than just a regular rectangular pool. If you're wondering what size of pool is right for you, here's a little tip. Consider activities you most enjoy doing inside your pool. This will help you think of how deep your pool should be and or how long or wide your pool should be. And this will help you determine what size of pool you want, because you don't want to be building a larger pool than is necessary, but also you only build a pool really once, and so you don't want it too small either. So really think about the activities that you want, and that'll help you determine kind of what kind of pool you want. Next, we have materials. So there's basic materials that go into gunite pools. You've got steel reinforcement or rebar, gunite, pipe, plaster, conduit and electrical wire, coping, tile, pool deck concrete that goes around your pool, pavers if you want to do pavers, retaining walls if they're needed, or pool house building. There's much more, but those are the biggest materials to consider. Materials are super important. Here's why. Some contractors may be okay with using cheaper materials, but I don't think it's worth sacrificing the quality of your pool. The biggest things are the rebar. You don't want to skimp out on that. You want to make sure that it's at least over-engineered plus done correctly with the right size and gauge of rebar. And then you want to consider what kind of gunite you're putting in. If it's a high quality gunite, meaning if it has a lot of powder and cream inside of it, it's going to be a more sturdy pool, and it's going to harden correctly. Another big one is the plaster. You want to make sure that you have a high quality quartz plaster with a hardener added. This benefit is huge because it can double the life expectancy of your pool plaster. So honestly, in the long run, it's going to be worth it. It may cost you a little bit more up front, but it's going to be worth it. Next, we have our labor costs. What is general labor? All the time and labor costs to execute tasks needed to complete your pool. That's a pretty general explanation. However, it's really important to consider labor because labor can be overlooked. In some cases, labor is the only thing necessary to complete a task. For example, prepping your pool for coping or prepping your pool for its pool deck, concrete pool deck, or setting up the concrete forms, that requires labor to complete the task. It's really easy to overlook that because the big picture is the finished product. However, little tasks to get there can be overlooked. So that's something you need to consider about labor, that some tasks are easy and some tasks are hard, and both can take a long time, depending on what it is. Next is our pool equipment. Our pool equipment, you need a reliable, excellent, efficient pool equipment to keep your water clean, clear, and warm. Basic pool equipment that you need is pumps, filters, heaters, control boxes, lighting. Upgraded pool systems may contain automation of chlorine generation, actuators, smart system control screens, automated water features and lighting, ozone cleaners, Wi-Fi connectivity, and much more. Pool equipment is important, but why is it so important? It comes in different qualities, and you want to make sure that you're getting the highest quality. At Haven, we only use the best pool equipment available to ensure that you're getting a long-lasting pool equipment that is going to last through the years, but also be super efficient. Basic systems tend to be cheaper to install. A basic system would be 100% manual with minimal automation. And what I mean by that is if you wanted to heat your pool, you'd have to go over to the heater and type what you want your temperature to be, and your heater will kick on and start heating the pool. However, if you want to heat your spa, you'd have to make sure that you turn each valve necessary to change the way the water flow occurs to ensure that you're heating your spa and not just your pool. Now, more simple automated systems, which with Haven, we start out with that. And you're going to get controls from a touchscreen or a smartphone. Automated systems can heat your pool and spa simultaneously, keep temperatures consistent and efficient, turn on and off pool and spa lights, actuating on and off water features like waterfalls or spa jets. There are more features and benefits, but these are the main ones that you would be using. More advanced automated systems may include chlorine generation or chemical automatic feeding and auto pH level balancing. These systems are more complex. Obviously, they're going to cost more because you're paying for more equipment necessary to run your pool. And also it takes a lot more time to set up and make sure that those things are running correctly. This is important because the pool equipment that you choose can affect the price of your pool. However, pool equipment is completely necessary to run a pool, so you can't really skimp out on that. So that's a huge concrete cost when determining the price of your pool. Now, having said that, it's worth choosing Haven Outside to give you an automated system at entry-level pricing. This is a huge benefit. Number 5, additional prep work. Now, this may be, it may not be necessary depending on your plans for your yard. However, it's something that you want to consider. What I mean by that is, for example, if you want a gas fire pit in your backyard somewhere or near the pool, it's something to consider because as we run the gas line for your pool heater, we would also stub up a spot for that fire pit gas line. I know I've covered a lot of material, but I'm going to make a series of videos. Each video will go in more depth about each of these 5 factors. Now, to sum this all up, when receiving a pool estimate and when wanting to save costs and make sure that your money is going exactly where you want it to go when building your pool, these are the big 5 factors. Shape, type, and size. Your materials, make sure that your contractor is choosing to use the best materials because This will help you on the back end of things, the longevity of your pool. With Haven Outside, we only use the best materials available because we build pools that last a lifetime. Next, your labor aspects. Consider that little things of labor to complete the bigger picture is important. Then comes your pool equipment and accessories. With Haven Outside, at entry-level pricing, we give you an automated system. That's really nice. You can connect with your phone, and from the touch of a button, you can control all your pool. Next, additional prep work. Consider the future when building your pool. Whether you want some stuff in the future, as you're doing pool construction, it can save you money when you do that. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you want to review this document, it's free on our website for download. Visit us at havenoutside.com where you can read through the whole pool cost guide to help you get an idea of where your money's going, where you can save, and where you can upgrade or downgrade depending on what you actually want. Ensuring that you're not just getting a pool because someone threw a price at you. You're getting the pool that you want, and you know exactly where the money's going for each category. So thanks for tuning in. Look for the series of videos where I'm gonna break it down and go over each factor individually in more detail. Thanks, and I hope you have an awesome day.